Okay, so I think around when did this start? Like the game, I feel like started declining when Genshin came out with Sumeru. So Genshin was pretty dry. Right, Genshin was pretty dry, and because everyone just waiting on the new Sumeru update. Meanwhile, Genshin Impact came out, or Tower Fantasy, and Tower Fantasy was like this new game. You could customize your character, the fighting, everything was different. But it's a new, fresh game. And on Genshin Impact, most people are already so much invested into it to where like people have been playing Genshin for years at this point, right? People have farmed artifacts every day, they have farmed weapons, all that shit every day. They're invested into the story from the beginning up until now. So I can say this from experience because I was like this as well. With Tower Fantasy, it's like hard to main multiple games at the same time that require you to do your dailies, farm everything out, and this game is more grindy than Genshin Impact. Trust me when I say that. So people have to make a choice, right? Are you gonna start something fresh and new, or are you going to pretty much just go back to what you've already been playing and you're getting a new update? There's like two sides to this. I feel like there's most people that are like on the casual side. They don't really want to be doing all the grinding that requires in a MMORPG, and they're like too invested in Genshin to be like, yeah, I'm fully switching. And then you also have the people that do want that grind, because in Genshin Impact you don't have any end game. Well, you have the abyss and that's it. Like once you finish the story, which most people I feel like that went from Genshin to Tower of Fantasy, they probably are the type of people that you'll max out your story, max out all the new quests and stuff in like the first week when it comes out, and then you're done. In this game, you can kind of do the same, but you're still out here trying to grind your gear. You're still out here trying to get better in the bygone. PvP, you have way more to keep yourself busy. Like you can pretty much never say that you have nothing to do. Like look, I have Void Rift and Forte Clash. I'll be done in like 20 minutes max because I can do a 3 times run. But then even after that, I still have my raids. I can still do Wormhole. I can still do PvP. In Genshin Impact, you don't really have that. But also a very big factor, and what I've been saying, is console, man. Console, like you have Tower Fantasy on phone, but the fact that Genshin Impact is on console is a very big thing, man, because console, most people play on consoles. I feel like it's probably phone is probably first, and then console, and then PC, because only PC players can play this. It's like you need to like only certain people have a PC. Like not everyone has the money or whatever to afford to have a PC, which is understandable. It's a very expensive thing. Most people, they have their PS4s, they have their Xboxes, and they are able to just chill, get on Genshin. You can get off that for like months, come back, summon on a character, whatever. On Tower Fantasy, I feel like it's kind of different, because let's say you don't really have like the meta units for, you have to choose a like element, right? Let's say you didn't go for Frigg and you didn't go for Saki. There's no way of pretty much running ice. That you can run ice with, it's still possible to run ice if you just use if you get lucky, right, and you get Meryl, Coco, and then like Tsubasa. It's still possible, but it's really hard to be able to keep up with the new content without actually pulling. That's also a very big thing, because in this game, if you don't have, you get a character, like I say character, I got Saki Fua, but she's not really going to be good. I got her because I just really wanted to get her, and I just really wanted to get her, right? But she is not really going to be good, and all the SRs you get in this game are literal trash. They're not usable. You can put like the best matrices on them, but trust me, they are terrible. Okay, you don't want to use them. So that's like also a very, very big difference with like casuals and stuff. You're not forced. Like, I'm not gonna say you're forced to spend money on this game, but it's like in Genshin Impact with the 4 stars they bring out and the artifact system. You can, like, free to play players are being rewarded way more, for like they have to put in way less time to be good. And it's also a thing with the 4 stars, which I'll try and explain like simply what I just tried to explain. But our 4 stars are trash. Their 4 stars can be like top of the game. Like Bennett and stuff are probably still some of the best characters in the game. Xingqiu. And they've been released since the beginning of the game. Like I think it's 3 years now. And you can still use them. They're still gonna be like top 10 characters probably in the game. Or like top 20 probably. But still really, really good. You can't say that for everyone here. Because here, you need to get the SSR, but you have to get stars. If you don't get the stars, you're fucked. And that's why also I think a lot of people probably quit this because they probably went for Nemesis in the beginning. And they were like, Frigg is coming out. I want to go for Frigg, but I don't have any fucking resources because I went for Nemesis. I guess what? I'm quitting this game, you know? Not everyone has that mindset to where, because if they don't get that Frigg, or they're not able to go for it because you need to get stars to make her somewhat viable, it's just a sticky one. Because in Genshin, you can put that 1 4-star in there, or you can even run 3 4-stars, and you can go for like the Nemesis in the beginning and still be really good. You can even run a full 4-star team and be really good. It's also like a very big reason, I feel like, you know? Like this is just a random topic that came to mind, and why some people, I don't think some people realize why, or may have been wondering why Tower of Fantasy didn't end up becoming the Genshin killer, quote unquote. But Genshin also, it's just too big, man. The story is too damn good. In this game, I don't really, like me personally, I don't really give a fuck about the story. Right now, I'm trying to like get into like the new co-founding and business stuff, and I'm kind of enjoying it. But it's not the same as seeing like the crazy anime cutscenes in like Genshin Impact, you feel me? And although I know, a lot of you motherfuckers are going to be mad that I'm mentioning Genshin again. But yes, I am. Because this was like a really big topic, and a lot of people were talking about this, saying that Tower of Fantasy was going to be the Genshin killer. And I'm just trying to explain or give like a quick summary of why it isn't. Does it matter? No. If you still enjoy Tower of Fantasy, you can still enjoy Tower of Fantasy. So am I. It's just an explanation on why. So if you guys like this video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.